Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to discuss why I have chosen Lauryn Hill's To Zion as my words that inspire me. The song basically delineates what the emotional turmoil that a woman goes through when she finds out she's pregnant. 6 years ago, when I had my son, or when I found out I was pregnant with my son, I went through some crazy emotional stress. And when I got over that and I realized the life that was inside me and how important that was to me and how much love I had for him, it helped push my decision to keep him. And I never regretted that decision. When I was a teen, I had heard the song for the first time. I remember being 18 and I was rather naive, rather foolish at the time. But I remember loving this song, and I was also a Bob Marley fan at the time, and I heard the name Zion, and I was totally into that name, and I knew that was going to be his name. And I said that whenever I found out I was pregnant one day, many years in the future, that his name would be Zion, and that wasn't even a question. So a few years later, when it actually happened, to my surprise, I said this is his name, no matter what, and kind of there was no other decision. That was going to be his name. So that's where it ultimately came from. The song, like I said, it delineates what you go through when you're pregnant and that initial shock and those feelings. Unsure of what the balance held, I touched my belly overwhelmed by what I had been chosen to perform. But then an angel came one day, told me to kneel down and pray, for unto me a man-child would be born. Woe, this crazy circumstance, I knew his life deserved a chance, but everybody told me to be smart. Look at your career, they said. Lauren, baby, use your head. But instead I chose to use my heart. And that was very similar to my experience at the time, because I was 23, so I was definitely of a good age to have a child, but at the same time I didn't have a direction in my life. What I didn't know at the time is that it would provide a direction in my life, but you don't really think about that at the time. The rest of the song, how beautiful is nothing more than to wait at Zion's door. I've never been in love like this before. Now let me pray to keep you from the perils that will surely come. See, life for you, my prince, has just begun. And I thank you for choosing me. I come through unto life to be a beautiful reflection of his grace. And I know a gift so great is only one God could create. And I'm reminded every time I see your face. Now the joy of my world is within Zion. To this day, I'm very confident I made the right decision. Having my child completely changed my life and took me to a whole nother level of living, just spiritually, mentally, everything. It changed who I was, so I appreciate that every day. And the joys of my life really are in my child. Everything he does is kind of fascinating and beautiful to me. And I believe that all that anxiety I experienced when I initially found out I was pregnant just helped reinforce my decision that I needed to do this for me and for him. So that is why I chose the song, and thank you very much. Oh, and I'd like if everybody answered some of the questions on the questionnaire. Okay. So we'll read the first one. Speaker gains attention of the audience and establishes a rapport.
That's good.
For you?
I will give you good.
Good.
Excellent. Good.
Good. And speaker explains when and how I discovered the work.
Excellent.
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 Speech contains a main point that explains why the work is meaningful.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Body. The speech contains a memorized work that is at least 10 lines in length. It's definitely 10 lines.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
Speaker explains why the work is significant.
Excellent.
Excellent.
The conclusion. Speaker signals the end of the speech.
Excellent.
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 Good.
Speech comes to a natural conclusion.
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
You can't say that.
Delivery speaker uses only 3 new cards and memorizes most of his speech.
Excellent.
I'll give you excellent for that.
Yep.
Okay, last one. Speaker maintains eye contact.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was
Excellent.
good.
Speaker's gestures and posture are appropriate.
Good.
Good.
Real good.
Any recommendations?
Relax.
Learn to speak from your heart.
All right. Well, I think
Sorry.
that wraps it up.
You did really well. It should